Hello guys, welcome back to another Brawl Stars video, and today we will be redoing the not tips for Nani because a lot of people said it was confusing and it didn't help, and yeah, it didn't help them with anything, but I'll try to do better, and I found more tips on Nani. But one of the tips for Nani is you don't want to get close to them. You have to shoot around the walls, because you're dead because of her health. Um, uh, and, uh, so like that. And that, and then also, you don't want to, you want to learn to shoot around the walls, when there's a brawler near you. And then also, some games it will feel iffy and like you did trash, and some games it will feel like you did good. And then also another thing about Nani is she is a really hard brawler, and most of the time she'll her depending on what position or situation that you're in, it will be harder for you to use her range because it's a diamond shaped. And also something else that's hard about her is her super, which is super hard to navigate. Yeah, and then you need to get really good at that because it will help you. And then I don't have it, but you want to use Nani's second star power because it will make it so that the longer that you have that you're using her super, the more damage it will do 80% more damage. But yeah. So some of the things Nani is good at is I haven't tried her really much with gem grab, bounty heist, or sage or brawl ball, but I will try those out. But you want to get good at her range because it's hard to use, it's funky, and it will help you in games. It'll give you more experience with her. And like things like that, you want to every once in a while go on to the training cave, and just like work on her super or her range, or even like a friendly match where you can't lose trophies. So that you get that practice without having to lose that trophy, those trophies. Something else that I wanted to talk about in this video is the new brawler Surge, which I find pretty cool. I can't remember what the theme is. It's something of monsters for the next Brawl Pass. And then they're also coming out with a new brawler, Gil, and he's going to be a legendary. And And then also they're coming out with a new event that a lot of people have been asking for, which it's kind of like another boss, where you'll have to, that's trying to destroy this city, kind of like Godzilla, and you have to stop him from doing that before he destroys the city, and the time is 2 minutes. So something that I noticed about this is that you don't want to use Nani for the gem carrier, as a gem carrier, really. You mainly want to use her for defeating the other team so that your other teammates can get the gems, and yeah, just to get that. And then another thing that they are coming out with in Brawl Stars is the True Silver and True Gold skins, and the True Silver, and that's like mainly if you're one of those brawlers, one of those people who have like millions of gold that you don't use. And then but you have to have at least power 9. You have to have a power 9 brawler to do that. Well, whatever brawler you want to do it on has to be at power 9. And that will be, I think, 1,000, and then 10,000, I'm pretty sure, for the True Gold. And but I will soon be doing another video on like the tips, on how to, well, like possibilities of what the next theme will be. But yeah, you want to get good with Nani, like shooting around walls and not getting too close. So for Brawl Ball, I noticed Nani is not good for getting the ball. Kind of like Gem Grab, she's not a good gem carrier because of her health, and a lot of brawlers with low health are like that. So Nani has an okay range. She shoots pretty far, and one of her just one part of her diamond does 770 damage, but I have her at power 3. We at the draw, and nobody won, but yeah. But yeah, Nani is not good for carrying the gems or using the ball. She's better for defeating the other enemies so that your team can get that those 10 gems or the or the ball into the goal. And then for showdown, she is iffy. She will because it's better for her to use that super. Well, there's a lot of walls, and which her super will make her super harder to use, and which is why you want to get used to it. And then also but the good thing is that there's so many walls. Once you have that ability to shoot around them, then you can what's it called? You can defeat enemies, your enemies super well. We had to get rid of that arrow, but then also another tip for Nani is don't do quick fire, which is also a tip that you don't want to do for any brawler, because quick fire it kind of ruins you. Like when I first started Brawl Stars, when I found out there was quick fire, I used it a lot and it didn't help. And that's one of the things that was hard because you have to get rid of that, like that habit, because then it's super hard to, because then quick fire makes you miss a lot, and especially for what's it called? I can't remember, but Nani, you do not want to use for bounty. Well, you do want to use for bounty, but it's not like a recommendation, because no, well, not until you have that ability to shoot around the walls. And which can take a while, and you want to learn to have that. And also Nani can be trouble for duo showdown if you're trying to if you are if there's a team right by you, but if your teammate dies, it can be hard to stay away from them because Nani has lower health. She's a slower brawler, but she has an okay reload speed. And yeah, what I did right there I shouldn't have done, but make sure to check out Kairos Time, Chief Pat, and Lex, Ben Tim, those other famous YouTubers that play Brawl Stars. and check out their tips for brawlers like this. Make sure to suggest in the comment section down below what brawlers you think I should do. And I realized that my channel name is Smalls Brawl Stars, which I do not think. I mean, I don't know why I was asking for other games you think I should play, but I will have another channel. I'm thinking about it. I might, for those games that you suggest, but I have not decided the name, but I will make sure to tell you once I find out. And I hope these tips help you. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down in the section below, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next video.